Alright folks, next up on the block we have this very, very large guy right here. This is a doozy. This is from the 70s. This is Tonka Indian Winnebago. It's a pressed steel camper. It is in pretty good condition for the age. So first thing first, I'm going to show you the size of this guy. Look at that. He's about 22 inches or so across, depending on where you measure him, but we're just going to, in the description, we'll use 22 inches there. And, see about the same here. He's about 11 inches tall or thereabouts, so very large. I imagine him to be heavy, and you know what? We've got him in the box right here. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's just bring over our scale, because I want you to be aware of this. If you are far away, you might be a little heavy. I'm going to put this on here just to tear it out. We'll zero it out. You can see that right there. I want to zero it out because otherwise he's not going to fit on there. Well, maybe he will. Nah, but with the tires, he's not going to. So, we'll put him on this box right here just to, if we can, just to. No, doesn't want to cooperate. So, give me 1 second. There we go. We'll put him right on there, and we'll show you. Yep, he is about 11 pounds total. So by the time we get him wrapped and packed and shipped, I imagine he'll be right about 12 or 13 pounds to ship. So be aware of that. We like to give you as much information as possible. So there we go. Speaking of information, what we'll do is we will start looking at him. So let's zoom him on in. There are some scrapes, scratches, as you can see right here. This roof is off center, and we'll get to that in a moment. Windows right here, but these are in. The front window is no longer with us. It is no longer present. You see some scrapes and stuff in here. Both of these lenses are in there, which is fantastic. Same here. Sticker is still on there. I really like that sticker. But you can see a little bit of, obviously somebody in those 70s had a great time with this. Gotten banged up a little bit. You can see the removable chairs are still in there. We'll move it around here as well. And you can see again, looking fairly good on this side. Like a scrape here. Down you got some, I'm not going to say that's marker. I think that's more of a scuff, a little scrape there. I'd say that's more of a scuff that it banged up against probably another Tonka tire. All tires here are present and complete. Scratching right there. And finally we'll move right to the back of it. Looks a little, could use a cleaning. Could use a cleaning, some dirt right in here. You can see. I would imagine some metal magic. A bath and some metal magic would be probably pretty good on this. And now we're going to show you inside. Now, do you hear that? You hear that there? In fact, I am going to turn off our background music here just for 1 second. I want you to hear as we turn it. We'll turn it the other way. So you can hear there's probably a little bit of dirt and rocks and stuff in the bottom. You have that with any one of these kind of toys from this era. It's very tough. Now, we could take it and hose it out, but I think that would cause more problems than it's worth for you. But you hear that, so there's a little bit of dirt and stuff rattling around in there. We did our best to kind of empty it out, but we want to maintain the overall quality of this piece. So, see a little bit of dirt here on the roof, some Johnny spilled his drink or whatever it was right there. It does open, and I'll show you at the top, but I want to be able to give you, it's tough to show you these views. So, what do we notice here? We notice something appears to be missing right here, this door in that cabinet. You see that crack in the floor right there? Some sticker wear missing. The couches are there, the sink is there, the toilet. I don't know if there were sliding doors on these at any point. I would have loved to have seen this table actually flop in and out, kind of like some of the old RVs. But maybe this particular model of Winnebago on which this is based did not have that. I don't know. I want you to look around and see everything in there. The These guys move. Wheel is nice and rubbery. Still good. It hasn't gotten... Look, I can see a rock down in there. See a little bit of a rock? Which, honestly, I think is great. It means a kid had fun with this, and that's what toys are about. Scraping right there, some rust. I'm amazed at how little rust, all told, there is. So I'm going to do that. We'll spin it around this way for you. And then I will show you that it does indeed open. You know, I don't want you to think there's any kind of camera tricks. We'll bring it right up. I want you to see it opening. There you go. Well, it flops right on over. So, was there a stopgap measure in there at any point? I don't know. And then these will do that to provide the roof. A lot of times these, on the other side, you can set up your chairs and stuff and have a nice little family outing. So you can see that, and it does flop over to become that kind of awning right here. I'm not going to be able to zoom out any further, so we'll do that. So you can see it does have that mechanism still working, which is fantastic. And I do, you know what, I don't know if this was very noticeable, but in addition to the plastic and whatever we've shown you right there, there does appear to be some slight staining right there. So can you see that watermark in there? I want you to see that. So you know what, let me do it this way. I'm going to keep this like this, and we'll see if we can get the light up and in there. So we'll do this. And we'll get that light in there. There you go. Now you can see it. So I want you to be aware of that as well. So now I think you know about everything about this piece that we know. So you are ready to make your decisions on it. I think it's a great piece. I love these. Nice throwback, a blast from the past on these. The old Indian Tonka. It's made in USA, and you know what? I did not show you the bottom. Always in the effort of full disclosure, we want to show you everything that you could possibly need to know about this piece. The idea here is we can't have you here in the gallery with us. Some of you bidders out on the coasts, maybe you're different country. We'd love to have you here in the gallery, but we just can't. Just the way it is. On the other hand, we get a chance to make this available to you, which is fantastic. I love the way the internet has allowed us to do that. So we try to make this as close to the experience as possible. You sitting here, touching it, using it, playing with it, you're getting to know everything you need to know about this item. So pretty good looking right there. A little bit of wear. You know, it almost looks like somebody painted over this. I don't think that's the case. I think that's original. I think it's just the rust starting to come through. Like I said, probably use a quick dose of metal magic. We're not going to do that here. We want you to be able to experience that yourself. We leave all of the rust, the patina, everything else on as provenance. So there you have it, folks. Now you know everything you need to know about this item. You can see this and all the other cool stuff we've got for you at this week's auction over at TheBigToyAuction.com. You can leave your pre-bids right now, or you can join us live on auction day and get ready to take your camper trip of a lifetime with this, the Tonka Indian Winnebago.